tournaments are wonderful when you're doing well, but also dreadful when you're not doing well. So today we're going to be going through some of the less great moments of my recent tournaments, those being the Solo Victory Cash Cup and also the Console Cash Cup. By doing this, I believe I'm making a lot of the common mistakes you guys are going to be making, so it should hopefully help you with your improvement as well. Because if you take my mistakes out, you're going to be a much better player. Thank you to Zemps for being a positive member of the community, and make sure if you enjoyed today's video, you drop a like because it means a lot and it helps me in the algorithm. Let's get straight into it, guys. Now, this first common mistake was in game 1 of the Solo Cash Cup, so it is therefore very relatable. I'm going for this cash, and this guy's arrived at exactly the same time. Caches are shared by 2 people, I believe, so this is a pretty common thing to happen, you fighting for a cache. I opened the cache and I thought I should extend out, which is a very good thing to do. Extending out is always going to get you more space, but where was the mistake? You saw it right there. I didn't have the awareness and didn't check my walls. He had the wall to the right of me, which I didn't realise, therefore leading to me taking 150 damage. I don't need to tell you, this is not good and led to me being taken out. Secondary mistake on this one was probably not just extending out the back. I panicked and ran away, which made me an easy kill. But guys, always check the walls around you. Do you own them? Do not be caught off guard like I did here. I'm going to give you a second to watch this second clip, and I want you to tell me the 3 things that I did wrong in this fight.
I've been sniped. Wow. Oh.
Number 1. When I get sniped, which I can't really help, especially when I'm moving around while farming, I sit there and look over my ramp for info. This was a good thing to do, but not for so long. I stood there for at least 3 seconds and I could have got all the info I needed in a singular second, meaning that I wasted time here. When you're being pushed, every second is worth taking a note of. I spent far too long looking over. My second mistake was building the box. The box was good, I did not have a wall in the middle. This eventually didn't lead to my being killed, however you should always have a wall in the middle. My third mistake was the panic play that a lot of players resort to, which is running out. Running out your box and thinking the opponent won't expect it is a poor thing to do, because if your opponent is any good at the game, they will know this is a play that a lot of players do and they're ready with their shotgun out like this guy was here. This might work on a few lower level players, however doing this against players in the Solo Victory Cash Cup or any other tournament for that matter is just not going to work. So in the future I will not be resorting to this play, instead I will keep extending around my boxes looking to pop heals before going for unexpected counter damage. I'm not going to this one as super high detail, but this is another example of where my awareness had me taking damage. You should always be aware of your builds and where you could possibly be shot from. Guys, you could watch my videos every day and not be subscribed, so make sure you walk on over to that subscribe button, press it, and also pop code JKC in the Fortnite item shop because that's the number 1 way to support me. I think we should carry on, don't you? You could be the best player in the world, but if you make an unoptimal edit, you're going to go down because of it, and that is exactly what happened here. I had a full box, and I managed to full box this guy with my code, instantly made an unoptimal edit, and he was able to hit a quick 1 bump on me. I know I should practice what I preach, but right hand peeks are the way to go, and you need to be right hand peeking in 2024. Come on guys, window peeks, peanut butter edits, you got this. Awareness. This is the 3rd time we spoke about awareness this video, and even when you're spraying someone, you should always be looking for angles and whether there's other people nearby. I almost went down instantly and did go down very shortly afterwards because I had no awareness in this situation. That's the thing I need to work on in my gameplay, and I think it's something that you guys need to work on a lot as well. Hopefully me constantly shouting awareness in this video is going to help you out a lot. Editing this video might be clear to me how much I need awareness practice. I was spraying this guy and I see the sniper shot go off, and I know that they have a sniper from a previous encounter, so me aiming down sights like that is pretty stupid. I needed to really book my ideas up when I saw that sniper scope, go back under, not try and get that couple of extra hits on them, because that ended up messing our game. Clearly it doesn't matter whether I'm on keyboard or controller, my awareness still sucks. In retrospect, watching this one back, I'm not happy with how I played this. Admittedly I was on keyboard, but I think I tunnel vision this team far too much. We're on weather station, which means that there are going to be a lot of teams rotating to this area. The players in the boxes are absolutely chilling. But me pushing the top of the box with absolutely no protection is not going to cut it. As you saw there, I got sniped. And that is another thing we need to be wary of. When we're fighting, you should always cover your angles because the person in the box always has an advantage if there's a third party. So if you're W keying, cover your angles, because if you get hit, you're going to be the one on the defensive. Here is another example of where I was overcommitted, so therefore I took damage. I was replacing these boxes on island, and I was far too into this box, meaning that this guy had an edit on me, and I couldn't really back off. You need to be pushing these walls from far enough away so you're not going to give the opponent time to edit on you and get damage done on you. You need to be at a point any time where you can retreat in these boxes, especially when pushing island, guys. Come on. I was in the air here and I started getting beamed. The one massive mistake I made here was not looking for where my opponents were. If I'd have taken a better look, I'd have been able to see where he was shooting me from, and it was up above. I didn't see that, so when I dropped down, I then proceeded to build ramps in the wrong spots, putting them to the sides where the player from the top could easily drop down and finish me off. If I'd have looked a little bit better, I'd know he's above me and then therefore hack into the building instead of trying to go around the side where he could easily drop down and take me out. It's all about knowing where the opponents are in the fight at all times, guys. In this particular scenario, we won the fight, but I still think we could have done better. So these guys are running up to me and they actually sneak a couple bullets through because they're spraying at the wall. This wouldn't have happened if I'd have double layered up. There's a ramp behind me and I just needed to get behind it, so there's 2 layers between me and them, meaning 0 bullets would have snuck through. This is a surefire way to make sure you never are the victim of people slipping bullets through the walls. You're welcome. Awareness is back for the final time this video, and for this one it is similar to the last one. I want to talk to you about looking out for people and identifying the enemy. Identifying the enemy is super important because you gotta know how many enemies there are and where they are. Just by focusing on one enemy, you're not going to see another enemy, which is what happened here. I looked out this roof and instantly saw the guy in the little alleyway, but did not see the guy on the roof. There was 2 of the guys and I saw one of them. This led to me taking damage and eventually losing this fight. You do not want to be victim to this, guys. Do not tunnel vision on one player. Make sure you're looking at every single player there is and just making sure you have a mental map of where people are so you don't get taken by surprise and you're not taking unnecessary damage. Okay, I've made myself look like a right idiot in this video, and I'd appreciate if you drop a like because it would mean a lot to me and it helps the video in the algorithm. But I want you guys to remember that it is okay to look less than good at the game sometimes, only if you learn something from it. By going over it and by you going over even my gameplay and me doing badly, you're able to learn stuff from it and I'm able to learn something from it, meaning that we won't make mistakes like these again, especially awareness. With that being said, guys, the video on the screen is a banger, so make sure you go check it out and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.